Hi and welcome back to the Tutor Lounge where we bring you the musicians, and today we've got Matt and we have got Cherie from Sola Rosa here who are playing just played the Fruiter Festival up in Whangarei. Really good set too, man. Lots of people cracking it up there on stage and dancing. It's very good. So welcome, thanks for coming and spending some time with us. It's very, very cool. Cherie, if I can start with you. There's a lot of layers of vocal harmonies in Sola Rosa, and so can you tell us a little bit about how they come about, how you work them, and we'll get into that process as we go. So I've got that question I want to ask you, right? We'll save that one. So how important, firstly, are the harmonies to Sola Rosa's music?
Well, it wasn't originally super important. Once we started out, there was always two vocals initially, and then with the latest album, Northland and Beyond,
yes,
we had Alan Mitchell writing and singing a lot of the tunes, and so when we came to perform live, we had this beautiful third vocalist for the first time, and that's when we discovered how powerful a third harmony could be. A lot of the harmonies.
What's the third harmony?
Well, it was female because there was always Spaggon, myself, and then,
right,
you know.
Okay.
So what ended up happening, even though when songs were being recorded, they would naturally layer and kind of flesh out,
yeah,
you know,
nice
the melodies,
yeah,
with different harmonies. But when it came to translating it live,
yes,
we kind of just played around with that and found something that was close to the recording, but evolved as soon as we started performing, and it's continuously evolving,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah.
Because we're lucky enough to have Tyner Keelan and Anna Coddington guesting
right
with us at the moment.
Wow.
And so that's another two singers to work with live.
Yeah.
And again, the evolution of the harmonies, because it's different years,
yes,
just makes it
yeah. Oh well, what an arsenal of vocals there.
yeah, pretty amazing.
That is an army. It's an army of vocals. So good, and it really does come out. It sounds fantastic. To that question, so you've got your lead vocal you've got your lead vocal, and then you've got your harmony, or even a second harmony. And that question is, does the secondary harmony ever become the lead vocal harmony?
Yeah, since Tyner's, I've noticed that since Tyner's working with us, he will, you know, he's singing often a harmony either with one of my melodies, but he will colour it in such a way that it really features, and so it does actually stand out. But I love that, you know, because it does, like you say, become almost the lead part.
It does, huh?
So it's pretty good.
Yeah. How often has that happened, really?
Recently, it's I think again as we're performing live, he has a really natural feel and a very good ear, so he can take it from, you know, the note that we practiced into the lead, into something completely different. Just every show is different, and that makes it very exciting.
Yeah. Is he through those things? Is he pushing you, stretching your, you know, where you would normally take yourself? That's cool.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and I prefer singing backing vocals to lead.
You do.
Yeah.
Look, that's another question I want to ask. You know, BVs really never get the limelight, but BVs are so wonderful to have, aren't they? Oh, BVs, you know. And
there's nothing better than having three parts that are just absolutely rock solid, and you know, the hairs
Oh, look, really, really well said, and thanks for answering that, because I've often wondered that. And the other thing I'd like to say, to bring Matt into it, is that was the biggest, fattest bass sound that I have heard, man, because it was shaking this building.
That's cool.
It was literally shaking the foundations of this building. Where's that coming from? So Mr. Matt over here on the bass guitar, shaking the building around, man. So I see you've got that old red axe in your hand, which is not yours, by the way, because you're probably not that proud of it. It's one of our old dungers. We had guitarist a little while ago didn't want to touch one of our guitars. He said, "Come on, man! I got my Les Paul down on the stage. Am I going to pick that thing up? You know?"
It's a good bass.
There's nothing wrong with it, man.
You go turn the bass up, just turn the bass up on the amp, and the bass up on the guitar, turn the bass up at the mixing desk.
Yeah.
That's the secret to that.
Yeah,
sound.
mate, it's just the
turning
bass
the
player
bass up
sounds,
at
right?
every stage,
Yeah.
and you get that. Then you can shake the building.
Yeah, that's right,
That's all
man.
you have to do.
The rumble, man.
Yeah, and then play back here.
Right.
Instead of here, you get the wonkier sounds. Play here.
All right.
Sometimes with your thumb, you get a. Probably you can't hear it that well because it's a smaller amp.
It's a tiny little amp. Is that the one you were doing all that damage with?
Yeah. But if you play even up here with your thumb, and if you got it turn the amp up loud and play really softly, you get that big
Bit of rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good info, man. Yeah, as long as you don't blow the speaker out the front of you.
Yeah, well, there's always that.
Yeah, and then you can always go and get a new one anyway, you know. Just got to play a few gigs to get the money to do it. Hey,
Or a sponsorship.
yeah, or a sponsorship. Yeah, you guys are doing all right though, right? You're touring and you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look well fit to me. You know, you look cool. Nice, bright-eyed.
Funny you should say that because we're very food focused in the band. We
Yeah.
want
Oh,
a
yeah.
good
Band.
meal.
Yeah.
Really?
Matt's a brewer.
Oh yeah.
Brews at the Shakespeare Tavern in Auckland.
Get out of
Yeah.
here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Well, I look
food,
well fed.
Yeah, really.
food and
And beer.
good beer kind of drive us and dictate the places we stay when we're on
This is
tour.
bad information,
So,
mate. Do you get these guys?
We just happened to be at the Fritter Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Funny
true.
that.
Oh, funny.
We
that.
played at the beer festival last weekend.
Yeah, I
which
saw that
was
too. You had good
heavenly.
crowds too, eh, man. It was real good.
Well,
Eh?
that was the Tapuna Snapper Festival.
Oh my God.
Right.
We just two of the food festivals.
Yeah, oh, what's the name?
I tell you, it's a dream.
Living the dream.
Yeah, it's your gig, man. Sounds good to me. So on the bass guitar, man, do you ever write songs off that bass guitar?
Well,
Is the Pope a Catholic?
you know what? It's like you can write a song starting with a beat.
Yeah.
You can write a song starting with chords. You can write a song starting with a bass guitar groove.
Yeah. It's a really melodic instrument. Eh?
It's
It ain't
it's
just
guitar.
it's a guitar.
It's just
a guitar. Yeah,
come up
you're
here,
right, man.
play a melody.
Yeah.
Down here,
Yeah.
you're shaking the foundations
Yeah,
of the building. you know?
yeah. WWC are going to be on to you about this one
you
too,
can-
mate. There's going to
you
be
can-
cracks in the bloody.
Yeah.
If you're careful to
columns.
space out the notes far enough, you know, I mean, if you play chords like that, they don't sound very good because the notes are too close together. If you spread them out, you know,
Okay.
you get nice chords on a bass. As long as you
Nice,
spread the notes have to be spread wide apart on a bass to get a nice sound.
Right. Just say all of that again, mate. So everybody out there can get it,
So
including
yeah,
me.
you can play chords on a bass
Yes.
just like a regular guitar.
Yeah.
But if you want it to sound nice, you
Yes.
spread them out and play lots of up high notes.
So you're spreading your fingering out?
No, you can't spread the distance of the pitch of the notes apart. So there's lots of, like, say for example, if I play that, it's a bit sort of muddy. But
Yes.
if I play this note an octave up,
Yes. Right.
it suddenly becomes a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things to do is play those chords.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
They're nice chords.
I know already you're working on a harmony for that, aren't you? Your mind is just going.
I get a little bit mesmerised actually.
Yeah.
You know, when I hear something like that, lock it in rather than thinking about harmonies and
Yeah.
words. I sometimes just sort of.
Yeah.
There's a song actually that we play in the set called Real Life, which is what we did a little bit of the bridge to set, and it's quite hypnotic, you know.
Yes, yeah.
And the same with Loveless, just has this hypnotic kind
Yeah.
of groove to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sort of step by myself,
Yeah, yeah.
standing there just like.
You just leave the planet whenever you want, on stage. Hey, and you just come back.
Because I don't usually, I don't have to, I'm not the
Yeah.
usual person to sing it, so it's a nice opportunity to sit back and listen sometimes rather than sort of listen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So man, on stage, is there? That'll be the record company now, mate. You know, saying, hey, we want payment on it. That's right, man. Just say buy them, sell them. Eh?
Take it.
Take it, man.
Yeah.
It happens, man.
Pino Palladino calling.
Yeah, your brew, mate, has just gone out, blown its head off, mate. Get home.
Bootsy. Yeah. Too funky? Not possible. Sorry.
You guys are bad. Yeah. This is life on the Sola Rosa Road, by the way.
Yeah.
Excellent, mate. I love that. Yeah. Yes. Now, what was I going to say? I'm going to have to circle back. And I was going to say, what was I going to say now? Bass, guitar, melody on stage. I've lost it. That telephone call. Anybody telepathic?
Can't find the one, you know.
Oh, I know what it was. I got it. Is there a song? What is your most well-known song, say to New Zealanders?
My most well-known
Sola Rosa. Sola Rosa. You know, most well-known song, because I know you've got the European thing.
Turnaround. Turnaround is one that seems to, like, you know, when you play to a crowd and you know you see that recognition moment and then everyone jumps up, and like the one that seems to be consistent is Turnaround.
Right. Cool. Can you give me a little bit of that bass line, if that's possible?
It's kind of like a Bootsy Collins and the JBs, James Brown kind of a thing.
All right.
We're doing that day.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, keep going.
Turn around, don't you come back this way. I'm home again, never take your judgment. Whoa, I'll turn around, don't you come back this way. I'm home again, never take your judgment. Why you gotta lie for? Why you gotta speak for? Why you won't tell all the things that you just don't agree on? On my back, did I put you down so sad? So you blame myself, you bad. Do I care? Oh well, get off the bus and ride yourself. I'm turning around, getting them out, settle me out, figure it out. Speak your mind and find it. So hold up. Want you to tell me now so we can figure it out. Let me know what you've been thinking about. Whoa, where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? Oh no. Yeah.
Beautiful, man. That's just black ass girl. Let me say. What's that name?
I do have to try, actually.
Yeah.
I have to try to be as black as I can.
Yeah.
It's because I'm kind of like, I come from a jazz background, so there's sort of, it's very angst, you know?
Yeah.
Which is a jazzle, as we call it in the band, just a jazzle. But yeah, I find it really hard to get that real black sound.
Oh, you had it
and
there.
the runs.
You had it there. It was just black ass.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah. No, that wasn't black. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Also, mate, that was just like a black ass bass line too, mate. That was nice feel, man. Really nice.
I started listening to. I got into the Red Hot Chili Peppers when I first started playing, and so Flea.
Good start.
Flea, he's a crazy punk guy, but like that's where he's rooted. And then once I discovered that, my bass teacher, a really smart guy named Johnny Fleury, basically put me onto Bootsy Collins, Laborio. He put me onto the guy that plays with the Rolling Stones now. He also played on a few Miles Davis albums and stuff.
Bill Wyman?
No.
Oh,
the
that guy
now. And like all these, basically, and that's the thing that I gravitated was with like that soul, rhythm and blues. That's kind of when I'm not thinking. Yeah. That's the kind of music I end up playing.
Yeah.
Like it's like you know, playing drums and like it's a rhythm thing. Like
yes.
Always.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Always hit the backbeat on.
Yeah. No, you got a great feel on that, mate. It was just,
You know, always hit the backbeat with your hand on the pickup.
Very cool, man. So what it made me think about why I asked that question is I wonder how many of your songs set are identified by the bass line. Not even trying to be, but you know, just put down that bass line, you go, oh, no, that song, that's that song, you know?
Well, yeah, I think a Turnaround is definitely, it's like the bass is really up in the mix.
Yeah.
It's really, I mean, the whole thing is it's like a classic R&B rhythm section kind of a concept.
Yeah.
But like Andrew Spaggon, the guy who he's the creative mastermind of the band. He's very much bass is at the center of what he does creatively. When he writes, he's always like bass often is the first thing that comes.
Yeah.
And he plays a bit of bass, and he's very good with synthesizer bass, and so you may have noticed we play a bit of synth bass as well. So we're trying to make that like a live part of the show as well. So it's been fun for me to learn how to like play a little bit of SH 101 style bass playing.
Yeah.
First time I saw that was when the Black Eyed Peas were playing at the Big Day Out about 5 or so years ago. Now there was a bass line coming out of nowhere, and I was like, "Where's the bass player?" And I saw this guy and I saw it was at 101. It's like, that is amazing. And ever since then, I was like, I've been talking to Andrew, like, we can do this live.
So you actually talked to Andrew, because Mr. Spaggon, he seems like the ghostwriter.
He's
this entity that comes in and writes the songs and then gives it to you.
Guy, but, he's the thing that impressed me about Andrew is he's smart. He's like a listener. He's like a music listener, a music fan. He comes from he's not like a big chops player of anything. He's a fan. He's a listener, and he's really disciplined. He'll sit down every day and put a lot of work into it consistently. And like, you go around to his house every week, and you're just blown away with the stuff he comes up with.
Yeah.
You know, he's
a taste maker. You know, there's a hand.
He's a
DJ.
He's a DJ, and so he's got that DJ approach where he loves tunes.
Yeah.
And like, he wants to listen to the music, and he wants to hear the stuff he really likes. And so now he's taught himself how to make that music.
Yeah.
You know, and he's a tasty guy.
And he knows he can hear great stuff in other people, and so he has a wish list of artists that he likes to work with.
Yeah.
So when he writes songs, you know, he'll hear stuff as he's going through stuff and be like, oh, I think I've heard it or seen somebody on YouTube, which is what happened with Promise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He saw this singer, or heard the singer Olivia De Sol, and ended up reaching out to him and saying, hey, look, I've got this track. And so he's based in London.
Yeah, he's an American guy, based in London.
Right.
And now he's on the album.
Yeah.
Amazing singer.
Yeah.
So that's how, you know, he knows what's good. He's got a great ear for what's good, and then he sort of just uses his own experience and sprinkling of magic on it.
Yeah, well said. Again, we're talking about him in the third dimension, like there's somewhere out there, man. Like,
He exists.
He exists.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Between the notes.
Yes. The exister. Anyway, we're gotta wrap it up. Otherwise, it'll be editing forever for us on this. And somewhere through this interview, I'm going to go a cut. We're going to come back and talk about this. Although we've just done it, right? So we'll fill this 15 minutes into 7.5. To 7.5. Yeah, that.
All right. So. Still here.
Matt's also a filmmaker. He went to film school.
Welcome back to the True Lounge.
I will not edit your video.
We force him into editing all our like tour footage and stuff.
Right.
And it is forced a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well,
you
Bridget can relate to that.
When I'm messing around.
Yeah.
Oh mate, you're loving life, aren't you?
He's brewing beer, editing tour videos.
Yeah.
Playing at Fritter festivals.
Yeah, look, fantastic. Hey, thank you both for coming in and sharing all of that wonderful knowledge, vocals, bass lines and all of that. We'll sign off from Tudor Lounge now. Thank you, Sola Rosa. Good luck with everything that's coming up, because I know you've got a lot of stuff. I've been looking at your gig list and I'm going, you guys are going for it. So cool. That was very, very cool, and people are going to pull some stuff out of this.
Yay.
Amazing.
Thank you. Hey, thank you so much for that. It was a bit of a laugh.